Hey, people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to Tavern Brawl. This is exciting, because this is the first proper post-League of Explorers brawl. You know, we all knew about the pirate treasure one, we got teased, and then it turned out the treasure was just spiders, so today we're going to have a positively... Oh, we're going to jail wizards? Magical jail. So tol'borad is a magical jail that houses like demons and magical things and dragony stuff, and you kill them and you take the magical goods, because for some reason they're still allowed to have their gear in jail. Don't worry about that. Play a minion and get a random spell of the same cost but for free. So I see, it's the reverse of the player spell, get the minion. So this should be pretty good. Of course, a little bit of Deathwing just for that 10 mana Pyroblast. Alright, here we go. Let's have a bash at the Battle of tol'borad. This should be pretty exciting, actually. So we're going to be doing a lot of free spells cast at the opponent. 2 mana is probably a very good thing to have a lot of minions in. Thinking about it, just because of that unstable portal. So yeah, you play a minion, you get an unstable portal, you play an unstable portal, you get a spell slinger, you get an unstable portal, and just the cycle continues. Granted, you have enough mana for the full cycle, but the cycle continues. Paladin's another pretty good choice for this one, actually. Alright, well, I mean, I think we're fairly content to keep this. We'll have a very early Dr. Boom. Is there a 7 mana spell? That's the real question. I could actually innovate coin, wild growth, and then just go from there with some serious rampage. Would that actually be worth it? I'm not 100%. I mean, it technically could be. Though, obviously, typically I've drawn 3 of the 4 spells out of 26 minions in the deck, but I'm not going to worry about that. I nearly did just die with a little bit of a choke. I'm not sure how that happened. I mean, maybe there's a jokey ghost running around the place. Who knows if there's a jokey ghost or not? That would be a malicious ghost. Although, if they're a ghost, you wouldn't be able to, like, feel them, and they'd be incorporeal, so they'd be, like, effectively strangling you, but you'd have no idea. So you could be being strangled by a choky ghost right the hell now. You think about that. Also, thinking about that, you have 1 mana and 4 cards, Murters, to make your choice. Yeah, you wonder. You bloody wonder, mate. You have a lovely wonder. Take your time. I'm just sat here admiring the crowd, just having fun. Yeah, you must move quickly, mustn't you? Alt-tab back out from Reddit, Tumblr, or what other such entertaining site you're up spending your time on. Come back from getting a drink, finish in the bathroom, and play some bloody Hearthstone. Jeez, you think I've got alt-tab? I'm another human, alright? I don't want to wait for you to make a cup of tea. Jeez. Well, at least I get my turn now, so all in all, successful. Well, I mean, that's a very easy choice for me. What spell are we going to get? And it is Call Pet, so we may as well just use that. Cycle round and draw Mounted Raptor, which is then obviously a beast, so that actually worked really stupidly well. And then we get a second Innovate. Is it just me, or did I just really pull a blinder there? That was kind of good. That means next turn, we actually can play Dr. Boom. I do feel bad for Murters, who's not here to witness this majesty of a game that I'm currently playing, but that's fine, you know. That's just a-okay. Whatever works. Innovate, and then we Dr. Boom. Alright, 7 mana spell, we get a little bit of crush action, that's absolutely fine. And then next turn, wild growth seems to be the way to... I say this like I'm planning an effective strategy against someone who isn't even here, Murters. You're not even here. I'm so sad right now. Just so sad. Alright, let's just deal 2 damage, hope we get a damaging spell like Swipe. Well, we get Implosion, so we got that going for us, which is nice. Oh look, he came back! Hey! Alright, let's, greetings. Hey man, how you doing? You realize you are losing a Hearthstone game pretty bad. Yeah, it might have been a mistake. You're not having a great time here, are you? No, that's just a little bit poor for you. Hey, he got Fisted Jiraxxus and killed the only thing on my board that is fine for him to kill, which about sums it up, really, because if he'd got a good... Actually, there's not really anything that... Yeah, I thought it might be. I thought the victory might be mine, Murters. Thing is, I was going to just pass the turns until I could Deathwing and just let him have some fun, but I guess that's not to be. Alright, so I think Druid's a pretty good choice. And yeah, I don't have piloted Shredder in here, but I think we can deal without some piloted Shredder action. Let's hope our next opponent is actually playing Hearthstone. That might be an improvement. Alright, Cheetah McCheetahson. If only we could play against Cheetah McCheetahson. Alright, Eliur 15. Hopefully you actually sort us out here. Ooh, Bran Wonsbeard is a pretty good early thing to draw. We'll get rid of those two. We don't quite need them. Coin Wild Growth into Bran is fine. Oh, we could even innovate into Bran and then instantly have some mad battle cry action, because Branning Danas Aspirant means it's a guaranteed extra bit of damage. But for now, we'll play our Firehawk, get a free cost spell, a free Lightning Storm, 2 mana, do that AoE. That's pretty good. That's acceptable, definitely. Then we probably will Wild Growth, because this will survive for a while. You know, a good bit of chunky 5 health early game. That's fine. Annoyatron, what did you get? Nothing you're going to play. Interesting. Very interesting. That is a testament to how good Wild Growth is. In a brawl like this, it's still worth putting Wild Growth in your deck. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so silencing that or dealing 2 damage to that doesn't really make a massive difference. Well, I think we suddenly have a fairly competent use for our Lightning Storm. Though, really? That bolster? Are you serious right now? And then the Heroic Strike for my frickin' Phoenix there. That is upsetting to say the least, but it's alright. We should be able to handle it. We'll silence that away, grab ourselves a Soul of the Forest, and then blast everything away in so much stormy glory. I do like stormy glory. I'll wait till I've got a few more minions on the field before I play Soul of the Forest. Actually, this guy with Bran's good, because his battle cry becomes deal 4 damage, which is pretty effective on a 4-mana minion. See, the main deal here is that I can trade at least 2 of them with my keeper. Are you serious? Why? Come on now! He's not even going to kill the sheep, which is a mistake, because now I can at least use it to get some mad value, but oh, I'm a little bit upset. What we get? Beneath the Grounds? Go on then, we'll like Beneath the Grounds all up in there, see how that does. Then we'll end our turn. Torrent Medic doesn't matter too much. I mean, as long as we get a couple of these before the game's out, we'll probably be fine. And then we are getting reasonably close to Ragnaros. Just 1 more turn. Made in the Lake kind of sucks, because obviously the ping there, and then... Actually, no, both of these need to trade anyway, so it's not that bad for me. Though it is kind of cool. Ragnaros, well, Savage Combatant's fine as well. I definitely got the better end of that deal. Though Ragnos would have been great, because they physically couldn't have killed it. But that also does mean that they now have a good use of their ping and the trade there. So, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Okay, do we want a Bran yet? 4, 5, 6... We could definitely get some Bran action all up in here. So we'll whack him down, because this is a good use of Soul of the Forest as well. And Polymorph Bear. That's not bad. For now, then, what I want to do is... I think we'll deal 2 damage to this twice. Just like boom, boom, boom. And we get Mind Games, which is good. Oh, it's not actually a battle cry. Choose one. That's interesting. Yay, we got an owl. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Alright, we'll like that there. Soul of the Forest it up. Get rid of Maiden of the Lake and grab a 2/2. So honestly, this is a pretty good brawl. A brawl? Yes, it's a pretty good brawl. It is actually a really good brawl, but it's also a good board state. We have got Bran, who can't die to anything on the board, even including hero power, which is fine. We got a backup Ragnaros and a big, powerful 8-mana spell, and we've got loads of sticky minions. So generally speaking, I'm kind of happy with this. Now, the only disadvantage, of course, is 3 cards to 1. And that's quite useful. They've actually just put Blizzard in their deck, which now does mean that Bran is not long for the... Wow! You're gonna let me have Bran? Are you crazy? That's kind of funny. Pretty happy with that. Let's gain a load of mana crystals there, shall we? That's not bad. Let's double Bran up, make him stay alive for as long as possible. And then there's not much I can do but a quick tap to the face. Granted, it's probably going to get healed by the medic, but I at least get to keep my armor, which is the big deal. So I just surged up to 10 mana, which is kind of nice. In fact, Rivendare would do the opposite effect, wouldn't it? Make you lose to crystals from the Aspirant. So that's Death Rattle Druid, not the best thing in the world here. Okay, so we got a secret. I assume that secret was from the region, so it might be a pretty bad secret. Are we finally going to lose Bran? That kind of sucks. If so, please, please no lose. Oh, rip Bran. Rip Bran. Still, though, our board is pretty good, and we can, of course, Ragnaros it up. And he is just going face, so that's nice. Okay, well, let's do... I'm going to go here, see what happens. Okay, so there is currently no secret that affects that. Let's check if it is Ice Block, Ice Barrier, that kind of thing. It's not. So potentially we're talking Mirror Entity here, which is obviously an issue. So I'm going to play this in the hopes that I get Crush. And I get Flame Strike, which is almost as fine, honestly. Do I want to use it now? I probably don't want to use it now, so I'm just going to do that and then leave it. A free Flame Strike is obviously very powerful, and I'd rather give him that than Ragnaros. So next turn, Ragnaros, Flame Strike. I've got a few trades. We should be okay. Swamp Oop is fine. It's not going to give him a 2-mana solution to that. He gets Wild Growth. Doesn't really matter at this stage in the game. That's okay. And then another random secret. So honestly, I'm happy with this. He can't get past my 5/10. He's just going to ping and probably... end his turn, unless he's going to go for the trade. He's not. Okay, good. And again, I'm worried about Mirror Entity, so I'm going to play this. And there it is. And then Savage Roar, as it turns out, not bad. Let's blast his board. There we go. And then we are going to Savage Roar it up. Lovely. I will Hero Power. This actually makes sense, because I can do it in the least wasted damage. We'll get rid of that. And honestly, I'm actually just really happy to clear his board and then basically just guarantee the rest of the game. There should be no possible way he can come back from this. Unless, I guess, he top decks Pyroblast into top decking Fireball. And if this is a Fireball as well. Ooh, it might actually be a Fireball. You never know. Oh, Implosion. Implosion's quite good, as long as he doesn't hit the 4. And he doesn't hit the 4. Yay! Oh, come on, don't concede. Why doesn't anyone let me beat their face in? Just so sad. Just so sad about this. Alright, we'll do one more. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. I think, surprisingly, this might be the better way round of doing things, because the full spell decks just killed everything too quick, because you're always going face with Burn, especially as Mage, so perhaps this one's kind of nicer, because it's a good tradey game supported by your spells. Alright, we got Jeweled Scarab, which is nice. The thing is, Jeweled Scarab's nice, because it gives me a 2-mana spell and a 3-mana spell for 1 card, so I actually feel like it's a pretty good idea to use it in this brawl. Coin, ooh, if I coin Growth, I can play Mounted Raptor on turn 2, which I think is probably better, so I'm going to spend my first turn doing that, assuming he passes, and he does. That's nice. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Over to you, Mr. Snake 10. Not even a capital S, just Snake 10. That's just poor. Snake 10. I mean, even if he wants to be Snake as in Solid Snake, there are better options. Dark Peddler, again, not bad. Any Discover is sort of a lot of compound value. He does have a very cool card back, though, so I will give him that. Okay, Druid of the Flame. No, we'd much rather Mounted Raptor here. And we get ourselves Lava Burst. We'll hold on to that. Save that for later when we need it. 0 mana, 5 damage. Pretty good. Hell, even the 2 mana 5 damage, pretty good. That sucks. Though there are much better things to silence in this deck than Mounted Raptor, so not the end of the world. And he's not even going to trade. What is it with people in Brawl and repeatedly going face? Like, seriously. And the Mind Blast follow-up. What? Okay, well, let's get rid of that, see what this secret is. And, interesting. Nothing too terrible. I'm going to do this in case it's Snipe, because obviously he has no control over it, so it might be. It's not Snipe, but at least we can effigy it up. So we'll get another 3-mana creature, assuming he kills this Hawk, which I don't see him doing. He's actually going for the life tap. He doesn't have anything in 6 cards for 4 mana. He's going to Corruption it. Seems like a big waste of a Corruption, though. Like, I can at the very least just do that, which is nice. Then we will whack this down, get a 5-mana spells. 5-mana spells are pretty good. Bloodlust, pretty good. We just need to stack up our loveliness. And there's our effigy. And a pirate captain. You've got to follow the code. He is pretty cool. He's pretty chill. He's got that deep pirate voice that you know that you want. He actually just put Hellfire in his deck. That's interesting. Okay. I think I'll go for the Jeweled Scarab into the free drop just because I'll get an extra spell, which is kind of nice. We'll go Deathlord. Hey, there it is, the Unstable Portal for free. That's what I like to see. And surprisingly, a pretty good turn there. We get to put that out as well. Wow, okay, Elemental Destruction. Be a while till we get to use that one. We'll eye for an eye. Go face. And are we finally going to trigger it? There it is. Explosive trap. So explosive. Probably should have checked for that first. Might be. It's alright, we're probably going to win this. I mean, next turn I can do 11 damage to him, so that puts him to 10, and then Lava Burst, we got that going. That kind of sucks, he's going to get a minion, and not a terrifically fantastic one, so that's okay. Innovate is kind of perfect. Nefarian, what you got? Tree of Life. Let's use that right the hell now. Get back up to full health, which benefits me much more than it does him, especially as it heals my 4-6 and 5-3. That's the main deal behind that. This is a really seriously good brawl. You think that's gonna save you, don't you? You think a little bit of Dr. Boom's gonna save you, even if you do get sprint, which is fantastic, don't get me wrong. It's not gonna save you. It's just not gonna. And we got Fist of Jiraxxus. If I can fist the Warlock to death, that will be pretty good. Okay. Face, 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 and boom! There we go, kill Nefarian. It did, it killed Nefarian. Oh, and it pulled that onto the field. That is definitely an issue, but it's alright. We can do that, and then we can do that, which is nice. Alright, I will eventually fist this Warlock to death. I will. Here we go, boom! Oh, that sucks. I didn't get to fist the Warlock to death. Seriously though, Mal'Ganis of all things to pull out onto the field there, that's just so sad. That is so sad. And I'm only going to have 2 mana next turn. That very nearly went so wrong. Alright, Knife Juggler, did you just think about life tapping? Because believe me, you don't want a life tap. That's not bad. Obviously, that stops me from poking away at him. Oh my god, the eye for an eye. That was nearly fantastic. Alright, there you go. Have you turned back? Oh, man, that was nearly brilliant. Well, we can Deathwing next turn, so that might be fun. Get a 10-mana spell. It's either going to be Mind Control or Pyroblast. Is there another 10-mana spell in the game? If we can get anything can happen, then that would suck. But I don't believe we can get cards we don't have yet. Well, I mean, we can always win with Keeper of the Light. But that's pretty boring. And now we can't even win of Keeper of the Light. I know what I'm talking about. Power Overwhelming by Baron Rivendell. Look at him. He's playing quite a fun deck. You know, I'll credit him that. I know. I'm going to have the fun of Deathwing here. Don't worry about it. And then hopefully we get the Pyroblast. And then, seriously, I guess he's getting rid of it out of his hand so we can draw. That makes sense. And then 8 damage to our face. Don't worry, guys. Here it is. Right here. Well, I may as well just do that so I have the damage. I get to just Bloodlust, I suppose. Oh no, I actually did get Pyroblast. I thought I might get to keep it because it gets added after I play Deathwing, but I guess not. Oh well. Oh, Sylvanas, he wants to steal the Deathwing, does he? We'll see about that. He is probably going to steal Deathwing though, because I have to get past the slime, which is definitely an issue here. Be cool if Deathwing silenced and that destroyed. Oh, snap, son. Snappity snap all up in here. And Brawl. Okay. Well, that's the best result for me, actually. That is literally the best result for me. That is fine. Give me my turn, please. I could do with my turn. God damn it, stop it. Just stop playing cards, Snake. I was about to say, Ancient of Law is basically the only way I'm getting out of this, and I did it. I actually did it. Isn't that just lovely? And then we get a Jeweled Scarab, which is also pretty lovely, because that 2-mana spell might be very good. Seal of Light, indeed. Very, very good. And we'll take the Argent Horse Rider here. That makes sense. And let's just heal for 4. In fact, no, I don't want to use the Flame Strike. It's too valuable to use the Flame Strike. We'll leave that slime alive. I can still win this! I have the power. I believe! This is such a good brawl. This is a good, close game of Hearthstone. Granted, it's only close because I played Deathwing, which was definitely the bad move. And it's also close because I wanted to BM him and Fist of Jiraxxus him to death. So, really, I am my own worst enemy in this game. But at least fun is happening. And that's the main thing. Come on, man. Play a card. You got this. Ooh, bit of Kel'Thuzad action. 8-mana spells aren't the best, so that's not horrible. Dark Bargain kind of sucks, though. That really does suck. But he did Lost Thorison, so there you go. Alright, well, if I Flame Strike now, I am just going to lose. So we'll Doctor Boom, see what 7-mana spell. Hopefully we get Crush. We get 2 Flame Strikes. That's absolutely fine. I'll accept that. We'll just double flame it away, you know? When in Rome, just keep playing Flame Strike, and we should be pretty good. Oh, it didn't work. I wanted to use my boombots to kill him with the Demon Fire. Granted, you know, I am deliberately playing like a jackass here. Oh, I got Twisting Nether anyway, so that was actually kind of fine. He actually... Oh, no, now we face Jiraxxus. This freaking game. Oh, I'm so happy I played like an idiot. You know, not often you can say that, but I'm so happy I played like an idiot. All right, what we got? Yes, we actually freaking drew the other one. Oh, man, it's like it wants it to be a ridiculously epic game. And you know what? I don't freaking blame it. Let's put down Savage Companion, get a 4-mana spell. Soul of the Forest, that is... If only I could just target him with that if he counted as a minion. But for now, we'll do that. Guys, we still have a chance, a hope and a prayer. I got this. I got this. Unless he has 7 damage burn in his hand from the random spells, in which case the fun is about to come to a very screeching halt. Don't do it, Snake 10. Don't do it. Snake wouldn't do it. Oh, another Twisting Nether. That was actually his Twisting Nether. So that's interesting. I mean, we still have the 2/2s, which is fine. Okay, this should be okay. Mainly because of the free Crush that we got going on here. Alright, Aspirant, give us the goods. Give us the goods. Wild Growth, that's actually fine because it lets us cycle into another card which might give us a better spell. Summoning Stone, if you don't mind. Blessed Champion. Okay, let's do that. Get a target dummy, clearly. Oh, wow, it's actually counting as the full amount. That's pretty good. Play the other Aspirant here, get a 2-mana spell. And Sap. That will do nicely. Thank you very much, Summoning Stone. There you go. Get that 4/5 all up in there. And then we'll do a little bit of more damage. Looking good. Looking good. I like that the Summoning Stone is treating it as full cost spells, despite them being 0. Normally, reduced cost spells only give their reduced cost in effects like that. So the Brawl's obviously a special exemption from that rule. Okay, if he's quite finished Twisting Nethering, we'll probably be okay. That kind of sucks. We lose our Blessed Champion tree. Is he going to get the heal? Oh, he's actually going to get the heal. No. Oh, yeah, there it is. Will it ever end? Will this brawl ever end? I think we know the answer. It's pretty much no. This game of Hearthstone. This freaking game of Hearthstone. Okay, so we're going to get a 7-mana creature crushing Reno Jackson. So that's pretty good. Oh, alright. Bronzebeard. He's pretty good to get right here, but for now, a Crush. Who are we going to get? Who are we going to get? Thralmar. Why a 3-mana cost? That seems very specifically random. We'll put Bronzebeard down, mainly because I just want to get the spell at this point. And Unleash the Hounds might actually come in handy, but we'll see. At least we're technically healing up a little bit, so we got that going for us. There is just so much wrong with it. He has so many cards. He's actually nearly fatiguing. That's how ridiculous this has been. He is nearly freaking fatiguing. Okay, he's just going to play his Infernal, which actually costs 6 mana when it's sapped. I've never really even thought about that. That doesn't actually kill damn near anything, really, so that's just fine. It only kills his own Infernal after he played it for some reason. And my Aspirant, there goes my Dark Bomb, taking out 4 damage. God, this is ridiculous. And then Dark Bag, and these two. In fact, no, it doesn't really matter as long as, yay, we get to keep our Summoning Stone. And he loses Tree of fracking Life. He had that going on. That's fine. Oh, my word. He's going to Sacrificial Pay. He's going to do it to heal. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There is just so much wrong going on here. Blessing of Kings, that Summoning Stone. Don't mind if I do. Grab ourselves a 4-mana Aspirant there. Give it some spell power. Give it some welly. Alright, final turn. Yeah, Jiraxxus, your deck is running out of cards. This is so stupid. I kind of do hope he has another way of healing himself, honestly. Implosion, there it goes. Ooh, he only hits the 2. And the Imp Gang boss. Oh, it's finally over. Oh, never mind. Hold the phones. We have ourselves an ice block or a ice barrier that will keep this going on. It's what I like to see right here. This Summoning Stone has just been MV freaking P. Alright, he's going to decide where he wants to hit. Honestly, if that is going to save him, hitting the 2-2 is best. If not, hitting my face is best. So, it's going to be quite telling where he goes with this. Unless he's just not thinking about it like I am. His 1 card to my 6. So, at the very least, we're going to win on fatigue if we can just keep clearing his board. So, we do got that going for us. Come on, Snake 10. Come on. You can do it. Ooh, he's going to go face. Unless he's thinking of the Fatigue Wars and somehow hoping this will help him. Alright, for now, let us play that. We'll only get 3 dogs because of the 2-2 there, but that's fine. I want to poke his face and see what that is. Ooh, it might be Ice Block. It might be. Ooh, if it is Ice Block and I don't clear him by checking, then I'm going to lose. So I actually just have to... Never mind. Never mind, that's fine. And then we get an 8 mana. Yep, there's Ronin. Second Summoning Stone as well, because why the hell not? So, the question is, do I go for... I mean, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 15. He'd need 4 damage from that. So, for now, let's see if that's Ice Block. It is Ice Block! Oh, it is actually Ice Block. Good job I got that heal then, because otherwise that would have... lost me the game. We'll get rid of that Imp, and we'll see if he's got the damage. He needs 3 damage. Oh, that went face as well! Good God! I actually can double Summoning Stone it, which is pretty good. 2 cards left in my deck. Has he got me? Has he got the 3 damage? Is it finally over? Oh, he's got it! Well played. What a game of Hearthstone. What a game of Hearthstone. Oh, that is just brilliant. My God. See, I knew I should have cleared the minions, but I just had to know if he was surviving even longer. My name's been Rage. This has been Battle of tol'borad. What an incredible, credible brawl. I will see you next time. Like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.